When we're coming up through school, to some extent, the creative writing classes that you're taking are just general creative writing. And in those classes, you might do some poetry, you might do some creative nonfiction, you might do some fiction, you might do some kind of like hybrid work. But then after college, when you're taking a creative writing course, you will find that they do usually specialize the novel or memoir or personal essay or flash fiction or one of these other genres. I teach a class at Grub Street that's called Jumpstart Your Writing that is a very general class that does allow people to write in any of these genres that they would like. But when the class is over, the students say, this was great. How do I take another class like this, but just a little bit more advanced? And that can be really tricky because we do sort of specialize. Even though I think if you asked a lot of writers, they would say, yeah, I do more than one thing. Maybe I'm making money as a novelist, but also in my spare time, I like to write some poetry, or I'm working on a memoir, or flash fiction, something much shorter. So the question then is, how can you get all of those interests served? One obvious option is you just take a class in all of these different areas and jump from one to the other, which is great if you have time to take a lot of classes and if you don't mind spending the entire duration of one class just focusing on one thing and then putting your other interests to the side. The other idea is you could put together a writing group of other writers who are also interested in writing in different genres. So you have this writing group where you get together maybe once a week, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, whatever cadence works for you. And you agree with them about what kind of work you're going to look at, what kind of work you're not going to look at, and put together a community that way. But you might not get the instruction. And if you are early in your writing journey, maybe you're really looking for some instruction. So I want to propose that a writing coach is a great way to get around this, because a writing coach is going to be flexible with you about what it is that you're working on. Let's say one week you're really interested in writing some poetry. We were going to have a writing assignment for poetry, have a deadline, look at places you might want to submit it. And then after you've done that, maybe you immediately want to flip to looking at a memoir, looking at writing an essay, maybe look at writing a novel. Whatever group of different projects you're working on, a writing coach is there for you and is going to be flexible and integrate all of these different aspects of your particular writing journey.